How can I be the leader of the team and sit out and y'all going through all the crap? I got to be there.
He says, you twist your ankle, young fella. Come over. I want to play. I want to win. I want to.
Club on here, and he talked about load management. He said, I don't know what the hell that is.
When people hear the term load management in today's NBA, it sparks frustration and confusion. It's become a modern buzzword that symbolizes a shift in mentality, a culture where rest has become strategy, and competition feels optional. In the words of those who built the league, it shouldn't even exist. For legends like Michael Jordan, every game was an opportunity, not an obligation. Every minute on the court was a chance to prove something, to himself, to the fans, and to the game he loved. He believed that if someone in the nosebleed seats worked all week to afford a ticket, he owed them his best performance every single night. Back in Jordan's era, there was no concept of taking a night off just to manage workload. If he was hurt, he still played. If he twisted an ankle, he laced up tighter. Even when he was on one leg, he refused to sit out, not because it was easy, but because being a leader meant showing up. His teammates watched in disbelief as he played 82 games through pain, practice after practice, refusing to let anyone outwork him. For Jordan, there was no switch to flip on and off. The motor ran full throttle every day, because the game demanded respect, and the fans deserved it. Fast forward to the modern NBA, and the landscape looks very different. Players have access to better medical care, more advanced nutrition, first-class travel, and shorter recovery schedules. Yet paradoxically, they're playing fewer games, logging fewer minutes, and sitting out more often than ever before. Under Commissioner Adam Silver, what began as a minor precaution has ballooned into one of the league's biggest crises. Load management is now a defining feature of the 2020s, and it's reshaping not just how the game is played, but how it's perceived. Fans tune into marquee matchups only to find their favorite stars sitting courtside in street clothes. Kids save up to see their heroes live, only to discover they're resting. The disappointment is palpable. Even former players watching from home admit the excitement has dulled. When the stars who carry the league take nights off, the ripple effect reaches everyone, from TV ratings to ticket sales to the trust between fans and the game. It's a stark contrast to the 1990s, when NBA teams ran on grit and loyalty rather than analytics and performance data. Back then, most teams had a trainer and maybe a strength coach. Players practiced harder, played more back-to-backs, and pushed through exhaustion. Now, teams have entire medical departments, sports science divisions, and performance analysts. Yet the injury rate has gone up. Something in the formula is broken. The data paints a telling picture. In 1990 and 2000, 58 players played all 82 games in a season. In recent years, that number has dropped to near single digits. The seasons with the fewest players to play every game? 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025. The trend is undeniable. As the league has become more advanced, the players have become more cautious. And for many fans, that caution feels like betrayal. Old-school players like Charles Barkley and Magic Johnson look at today's generation and shake their heads. They remember earning everything: respect, sponsorships, fame, through the sweat and grind of the game itself. Today, corporate deals and endorsements often arrive before rookies have proven anything. They're rewarded on potential, not production, and that early comfort can breed complacency. As Jordan once said, when you get something so easily, you stop working as hard. This attitude shift isn't just about rest days. It's about mindset. In Jordan's time, every game mattered. Playing through pain was a badge of honor. Pride came from knowing that no matter what, you showed up. Now, players make tens of millions and choose to sit because of maintenance. Analysts call it smart business. Old schoolers call it soft. And fans, caught in the middle, are left wondering when the game stopped belonging to them. The frustration isn't only philosophical, it's financial. How do you justify charging fans premium prices when the best players might not play? How do you defend a $95 million contract when the athlete it belongs to can't suit up for a back-to-back? It's one thing to protect your health, it's another to protect your comfort. Basketball is a job, yes, but for the legends, it was also a calling. Players like Ben Simmons symbolize the extreme version of this modern mindset. Talented athletes who checked out the moment they got paid. It's not just about him, though. It's about the attitude he represents. For too many, the hunger fades once the money arrives. In that way, The NBA's problem mirrors Rocky III. After achieving greatness, Rocky grew complacent. He lost the fire that once defined him, the eye of the tiger. It took losing everything for him to rediscover it. The NBA, as it stands, needs its own wake-up call. The league used to be filled with players who played through broken bones, swollen knees, and personal sacrifice. Jordan once came back from a broken foot against management's wishes because he couldn't stand being benched. To him, playing wasn't optional. It was who he was. When he said, "I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am," he wasn't just talking about himself. He was defining what being an athlete meant. His integrity and competitiveness raised the entire league's standard. Players followed his example because greatness demanded accountability. Contrast that with the current face of the NBA, LeBron James. Despite his greatness, even he has only played a full season once in his entire career. And when the top player normalizes skipping games, that message trickles down. If LeBron rests, why shouldn't everyone else? The tone is set at the top, and in today's NBA, that tone prioritizes preservation over passion. What's most tragic about this evolution is how it's impacted the relationship between fans and the sport. Basketball has always been more than a game. It's a shared experience. Every generation of players used to carry that torch with pride. Now, the torch feels dimmed. Modern athletes might have better gear, better trainers, and better paychecks, but somewhere along the line, they lost the essence of competition. The raw joy of battling night after night, not because they had to, but because they loved to. Michael Jordan embodied that love. His rookie season alone proved it. 82 games. 40 players in the league did the same that year. He didn't just play, he dominated, logging over 38 minutes a night. He played every minute like it might be his last, because in his mind, that's what fans deserved. That's what the game demanded. That's what greatness required. Today's players can learn from that. Resting isn't always wrong, but when it becomes habitual, it dulls the edge that makes competition thrilling. The NBA doesn't need perfect athletes. It needs hungry ones. It needs players who see every game as a chance to inspire, not just another checkbox on a schedule. So, as debates around load management continue, maybe it's time to revisit what made the league great in the first place. Maybe it's time to rediscover that eye of the tiger, the drive that turned legends into icons and moments into memories that still echo decades later. Because the truth is, the game will always belong to those who give it everything, every night, no matter what. What do you think? Has load management ruined the spirit of competition, or is it a necessary evolution for modern athletes? Is self-preservation part of the game's future? Let us know your thoughts below.